Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home. It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan. There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You got a pet peeve, we'll kick it out for you. It's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know. It's the Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a fortnightly podcast where we chew the fat and discuss the little things in life that piss us off and decide whether or not they go into our hypothetical utopia. I said that it's fortnightly. At the minute it's weekly because we're in coronavirus lockdown hell and all that. My name is Chunky T and I'm joined each and every show by the owner of the world's biggest drill dough. It's just Jack Magic.
Good evening.
How you doing, mate?
Oh, I'm sore.
Yeah, yeah. And I am also joined by the man who single-handedly built the Eiffel Tower. It's the permanent Sharpie.
Oh, how we doing? How is everyone
Not bad,
doing?
mate. Not bad, mate.
Bit sore myself after building that Eiffel Tower, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm a bit grumpy today because it's the Waxing Gibbous.
Oh, don't go to Gibbous.
Yeah, so I'm trying to push through it with a bit of positivity. I was glad that the podcast landed on a day like today because it's the first day of the Waxing Gibbous and it's made me all grumpy, but this was something to just get me through the day. For those that don't know, you boys know me very well. I don't believe in a lot of shit, but the moon makes me grumpy once a month when I have a little man period and I want to sit on the sofa with chocolate and just get really... feel sorry for myself, to be honest.
A little bit of a man period.
I've got to admit, that's the first time I've known what that is.
Really?
I've always known, like the Waxing Gibbous, always say it and we always go, oh. So I sort of just chime in with the, oh, but I've never known what.
So the Waxing Gibbous is the phase of the moon.
So it's not some little animal that looks like a meerkat, because that's what I get in my head when I think of Waxing Gibbous.
It's not like a monkey. It's not a waxing gibbon.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
didn't think
it's the phase of the moon.
The Waxing Gibbous.
It makes you go all funky, doesn't it?
Yeah, but anyway, moving on. You both doing okay then? Yeah.
We're doing all right.
Yeah,
we are getting.
Also, before we do continue, I'd just like to introduce the fourth unseen member of the team, and that is producer Bryn. He's waving to us on the screen, even though you can't see us, but he's in our ear and he makes all this magic shit happen. So thank you very much, Bryn. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm so used to not having to introduce a fourth member that I will eventually write an intro for Bryn. So that'll be good.
Bridley Bobs.
First things first, boys. What we drinking tonight?
Nothing exciting for me. I've got nearly an empty glass of lemon squash. Refreshing to the palate.
Very nice.
Wow. Okay, Sharpie, what do you want tonight?
I did have a coffee and then I didn't anymore. So
all right, so just me getting
just you getting on it, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm rocking the old Jim Beam here, boys, with a little bit of cherry coke. Bryn, what are you drinking? WKD.
What?
Okay, you're a soft man. Okay.
We forgot to tell everyone. Producer Bryn is actually 14.
Yeah.
All he drinks.
Not old enough to drink. Yeah, he had to get. Yeah, he has to ask a vulnerable pensioner to go and get it from the co-op for him.
Whatever works for him, I suppose.
Just as a reference, Chunk, I would have been on the Jim Beam with you had I not gone downstairs earlier. Went to pour a Jim Beam and Coke and thought, I've got enough for one. And then realised that I had about this much Coke and was like, But this is how bad my alcoholism is getting in the lockdown, is I had that much Coke and I just went, I can make a small one and just topped it up with Jim Beam and just drank it.
Yeah, boy.
There ain't no limits in lockdown.
No, I was like, I have a cheeky one. What are you saying?
Yeah. So what we've been up to this week, boys? Oh, good.
Not an awful lot.
No.
To be fair, just work for me. Back to the grindstone after all this high risk, not high risk category stuff is whether I should be off or not. And it turns out I shouldn't be off, so I'm back to doing my thing.
The wag man came and got you, did he? And said,
he did. He was like,
back to work, mate. Stop wagging.
He was like, "Oh, none of this, mate. Come on, get your shoes on. Let's go."
Yeah, put your Lego away. And get to work.
Well, no, that's why I got the display cabinet, so I'll never have to put it away.
It's always technically away.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting week for me. Battling the blues a little bit at the start of the week. Just getting bored of dressing up to go downstairs, really. But one thing in particular that I want to tell you about is that I'm going to have to give the show up, I'm afraid.
Why is that?
Because I've been offered a new job. Went across the road, as you know, I live across the road from a little, it's a small shopping area thing with a little few shops and that. Went over there to get some bits the other day. This old lady, I put her, 70, maybe 80, approached me and she said, "Excuse me there, love. Are you any good with a laptop?" And she was that creepy. I instantly just went, no. What is laptop? What is laptop? And she said, "Oh well, I was looking for someone to help me type up my my erotic novels. I wondered if you'd be happy to come round my house and do it. I haven't got the virus. I had it in October and I got cleared of it. It was on the 16th of October. So would you be interested?" And I was like, "Oh hell no!"
It's the coronavirus that she flagged up there, not anything else.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I ain't got the virus. Oh, except the other thing. That's all right.
Not the fact that it's an 80-year-old woman in a car park asking a complete stranger to write up her erotic novels.
Well, she's coming up with new ways to get bloke.
The thing is, it's me that's the complete stranger here. Most people have seen me out about. I don't look overly approachable. I'm usually especially if I'm getting on with my shit, I'm usually like, head down, fucking let's get on with it. No one, kids run away from me, man, on a general basis. You know what I mean? And this old lady was like, "Oh, he looks tasty. I want to wear his skin. I wonder if he wants to come and hear my erotic novels."
I reckon you should go do it.
Yeah, do it.
You got to lose.
Here's the kicker. It is the kicker. It's the second time she's offered me that job.
What?
In 6 months.
Why did you turn it down the first time?
I don't know. I thought I'd slipped into alternative reality and was just like, is this happening? Did I dream the first time and now it's come true? Or and one thing she added was, I'm not very good at being mobile because I've broken my hip. Well, I didn't break it. The people who mugged me broke it. And I was like, wow, well, I need to go.
There's something admirable about her determination. I mean, God does love a try.
Yeah.
You don't ask, you don't get, do you? So
No.
Exactly.
One thing I did leave out of that story that I forgot about till now. As she approached me, she was waving a bar of nugget, and I don't know if she thought.
I'll entice you.
I bet he likes nugget. Come here. I did spy that it was the nugget with the peanuts in, and that is my favourite. So,
good shout.
Is it the nugget, the erotic novel? What part of this story will entice you into my house?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taken, but I was nearly swayed. It was only the fact that I thought she was going to wear my skin. That was the biggest thing.
It depends how much nugget was left. Was it unopened?
Yeah, it was a fresh bar, but then I bumped into her at the shop as well, and I thought, well, surely you bought the nugget from the shop.
She's going around everybody with this. She doesn't even like nugget. She's using it as like a fishing line.
You can guarantee as she's come out of the shop, she's like, "Right, I've got my nugget, I've got my erotic novels and backstory. Now just to entice a middle-aged fat lad into my house."
Hey, to the middle-aged.
Hey, what are you, 30? You ain't living past 60, fam.
I'm surprised I've lived past 30, mate. With my lifestyle.
Every day is a celebration.
But also as a nice little celebration, I've lost that much weight on lockdown due to a minor illness and also a severe lack of takeaways that I now fit into this large white shirt that I've had since I was 14.
Wow, nice. And you can celebrate with the nugget bar she gave you.
Yeah, yes.
Well, good efforts.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I got a bit too into that. That's took up a bit too much time. Let's get on with the show properly.
Just mega quick before we go. Just in the comments, our wonderful father, the shambles man himself, Mr. Carl Fawns, commented, "Would she like me to proofread the novels?" And it's not the virus you want to worry about; it's the axe under the bed.
Yes, exactly.
True, but I think there might be another bar and nugget in, which is enticing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. If you approach you, Sharpie, you wouldn't be on this show today because you'd be underneath her patio already, mate.
Yeah, true. But I've got a bit of nugget, so.
Oh, silver linings.
I knew sugar was going to kill me one day, so
At least you died with a full belly, pal.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone loves a nugget. You can't hate it.
Right. Anyway, right. Let's get on with the pet peeves. Sharpie, do you want to go first, mate?
Yeah.
What's been pissing you off?
Pissing me off. Well, it's dogs that aren't trained or people that haven't trained their dogs. Mainly because
you don't want to go around my house.
Well, mate, like when we've got two dogs that we live with here, one of our housemates has them, and they're cute as shit. One's a little miniature pincher, and one's a little chihuahua. And I swear to God, they are like Satan reincarnated. They just feel like, imagine, especially now, hard day at work and whatnot, alarms going off, all the high pitched noise, and you come home to the high pitched bark of a chihuahua that when you say, please stop barking, she then barks louder just to be like, fuck you, mate, I've had enough of your shit. So, yeah, pretty much dogs that aren't trained, and I can't be mad at the dogs themselves. It's just the person that hasn't trained them needs to train them.
Yeah.
Mainly. And then like stuff with food as well. Like, I swear to God, like Luna, the little chihuahua, she knows what she's doing. So she won't take food off your plate, but she'll get this close. See those nuggets. Just waiting for those nuggets. So that pisses me off as well. I'm just like, get off the fucking couch and you treat me food in peace, but you can't get any peace. So yeah, that in a roundabout way, that's my little peeve for the week. Thank you.
Okay. A couple of things I want to bring up with that. I love the fact that you're like, right, well, you wanted the nugget of the old lady I mentioned, and now you're saying that you have nuggets for your tea. So is it any just a form of nugget you eat?
I thought the old lady
in nugget form.
I thought the old lady was nougat, not a nugget as in a chicken nugget.
Yeah,
I don't eat nugget for tea. That's for special occasions or old ladies. Like,
she didn't come out of a bargain booth just carrying a 20 nugget share box.
No,
because then my question would be, where the fuck did you get that?
Yeah, and then that would be a lot more enticing to go to wherever she's getting those nuggets.
Like, yeah, if you're getting 20 nuggets from somewhere, I'll welcome to your house. I'll write as many novels as you want if you've got 20 nuggets, pal.
That's it. You share your secrets, old lady.
And I forgot what my second point was. But my second point was, if they live at your house, why don't you train them? They're your dogs, aren't they?
They're not my dogs.
I like the idea that you bought a dog and was like, no, it's not mine. It's not trained.
I haven't bought a dog.
They're just dogs that live at my house.
When I moved in, they were already there, weren't they?
Did the other people not move out?
Well, no, the guy that has them still lives there.
Yeah.
I just now, Chunk, of you coming downstairs or like trying to roll a fag or whatever, and your dogs Maggie and Rosie just going mental around you, and you're just like, I wish somebody had trained these fucking dogs.
That's exactly my life.
Yeah.
Also, one just thing to pull you up on, Sharpie, what I really enjoyed is you said when you get home from work and you say to them, please can you stop barking? I just love the idea of this. Excuse me, please can you stop barking?
Yeah. Can you see, stop barking? They just look at you like that. And then one eye sort of goes in the other direction and then they get louder. So dealing with that every day.
It's just the ultimate in fuck you, innit?
Yeah, massively. That's what.
Right. I think we are back. I think Bryn's doing some magical stuff as well to sort out the cameras. Hopefully we're not talking to nobody. Yeah, so that we're back. Hello. I'm Chunky T. That's Jack Magic. That's Mr. Sharpston, the permanent Sharpie. We discussed a lady who asked me about her writing novels and give me a new job. We discussed that Sharpie doesn't like untrained dogs. Jack, thoughts?
Go for the job for your writing novels. We did also quickly. I came up with the idea. I don't know if anybody saw it. Of instead having in Utopia have full-on conversations with animals and be like, "Look, mate, stop being a prick," and they're like, "Okay, woof."
Yeah. Sharpie, happy with that? Jack, happy with that?
Happy.
Quick, go.
My pet peeve, quickly, is people that wear a coat when it's clearly astronomically hot outside.
They're hiding some shit.
Yeah. No discussion needed for me. that's
fuck down, guys.
Because I saw, obviously, we've obviously had a recent spell of heat in which I got my sunburn, and I went out to do a bit of shopping. And I noticed loads of people walking around in big puffer jackets. I'm like, are you mad? Like, what are you doing? You should be dead.
Speaking of your sunburn, Jack, I realised now that you're wearing a hoodie, I thought you'd actually burnt it black to a crisp.
Yeah, this is my skin.
I thought that was your skin.
Yeah, this is just my skin. This is the only little bit of skin I have left.
You grew a hood. That's skillful.
Yeah. I actually don't have a body anymore. This is just my head propped onto head and hands propped onto a robotic torso.
That's techers. That's techers.
It's not a hood, Sharpie. It's Jack's patented neck flap.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm happy to send that. I get what you mean. I don't trust it. I put that in the same category of people who wear brown shoes. I just don't trust them.
Yeah,
oh, mate.
That's weird because I've never actually thought that, but every time I see people wearing brown shoes, I go, Chunk said, never trust a man that wears brown shoes.
Yeah, or a man for relaxing.
Nobody relaxes in a suit.
No, do you know what I mean? Like people who are like, I'm just chilling in my suit. Why? Why are you doing that?
This little fly as hell.
I get it if you want to wear a suit going out, or you want to, like you work in an office, or you need to dress like that, or whatnot, and you've just got home from work. But people who are like, it's still in their house hours after their work, they've not even loosened the tie. Do you know what I mean? They're like, no, I look all the time. Nah, fuck you, man.
Suit up, motherfuckers.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate people that wear a coat in really hot weather. And it doesn't make me angry or anything, but it's enough to make me go,
What are you hiding? You planning a school shooting or something?
Yeah.
It should be like, look, this is going to raise your body temperature to an unhealthy level. Stop fucking about. Look after yourself, you motherfucker.
Just quickly in the comments, Lee Burstows commented saying, I wear brown shoes.
Yeah, but
Jolly wears brown shoes.
He outweighs that by the jolliness.
Yeah. He's like, got brown shoes on. It's the brown shoes on the denim. It's a weird combo. It's got to be to actually look
wear
good.
brown shoes. Wear brown shoes with the black belt. That's fucking silly, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy to send that. That's gone. Happy to send that, boys.
Oh yeah, gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. What is going again? Just reiterate.
Wearing a coat when it's really hot.
Oh yeah. I thought. Yeah, fuck them guys. Look after your health.
I like to think that in Utopia, you just can't do it. So that when you go to put a coat on, if they're like, no, sir, it's too hot, and you're just like, whoa, you just like slip out of it.
Not today.
You go to put your arm in, and then your sleeve's just like, nope.
Aside from the potentially un-PC accents there, I'm happy to send it. Yes, that's gone. Mine was going to be a really big rant, but it's going to have to be quite short, right? I'll try and squeeze it all in. My thing that's pissing me off, stop doing fucking personal little fucking quizzes and fucking chain statuses on your fucking Facebook. Do something productive. I'm fucking bored of it. I don't care what your partner's fucking dad's uncle's favourite colour is, because you're and I don't know, you grew up wherever. I don't give a fuck. Stop clogging my newsfeed up with bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
you
you
must have seen
you'd
them. All
know
this,
it was blue.
no, riddles, and fucking like the whole six fucking what do you call it? 6 + 4 is 12, but what is the answer to this duck? Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck off.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
that gone. Fuck that shit. I haven't got time for that.
Yeah, happy that gone.
Happy, yeah, get it gone. 3 easy peeves. Gone.
Yeah. What's making it even better now with all the technical difficulties we've been having? Now mine's flashing up saying poor internet connection. So that's really good.
You're a bit blocky.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. It's what we're gonna do.
Shall we?
Right, are we ready? The quiz.
The next segment.
Yes.
Let's quiz up.
Right. Any comments come through on the thing, Jack? Quickly.
All we've got is Alex Spuggy Bowen put a fucking man. I'm assuming that was to the people sharing stupid shit. Yeah. And Lee Burstow said it must be his age, Mr. Jolly, and then 2 laughing faces.
Wicked.
That's it.
To my partner who's also at home watching this, I assume, can you turn everything off with internet access, please? Because you're clearly clogging up the connection. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Goodbye. Right. Let's try and go for this quiz. We're doing the £1 million drop. Are you ready, boys?
Bunting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right.
I've got my pen and paper ready this time. I didn't forget and go, oh shit.
I've done it as the first round is almost like a cash builder, shall we say, because it's one of these things. It's basically sorry, my partner's shouting at me now. I don't.
I fully understand.
The round one is a cash builder. So it's 5 questions. Joining at home, there will be prizes. So get a pen and paper while you're at home and play along. Round 1, there's just 5 questions, 1 point per correct answer. All you have to do is write the answer, and then we get into round 2, which is more £1 million droppy. Okay, and I'll explain that when we get there. Are you ready, boys?
Correct.
Let's fucking roll.
Right. Okay. Question number 1. What is the name of the tallest mountain on the planet?
Right. So I've got a private note from my other half here saying that your sound's not very good. So what we'll do is, if you say it, I'll repeat the question.
Yeah.
So what was that? Sorry.
What is the name of the tallest mountain on the planet?
So what is the name of the tallest mountain on the planet? I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm correct.
Okay. Yeah. So write your answers down, boys.
That's right.
Question number 2. What is the largest land mammal?
What is the largest land mammal?
That is question number 2. What is the largest land mammal?
I've got bare answers.
Yeah, I think I've got that.
Okie dokie. Question number 3.
Yep.
Moonshine was a slang term for which type of beverage?
So moonshine was a slang term for what type of beverage?
That's moonshine was a slang term for which beverage? If someone can let us know if my sound comes back all right. You got that, boys?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Question number 4. I
Question
feel like
number
you'll know this
4.
one, Sharpie.
We shall see.
In Star Wars, which character famously declares, "I am your father"?
So in
That is
Star
question-
Wars, what character famously declares, "I am your father"?
Noel Edmonds.
Question number 5.
Question number 5.
In the NATO phonetic alphabet, what is used to represent the letter Q?
Beautiful.
in-
Bang. That's
that's-
one for me.
That's in the NATO phonetic alphabet. What is used to represent the letter Q?
Easy. It's quiet, please, dogs.
Okay. Right. So that's round 1 done. Okay.
Round one.
Round one
Boom.
done.
So that's, I've done it as more round 1. I did round 1 so that because you can get knocked out in this essentially and score no
Yes.
points. So in round 2, the way it works, it will be multiple choice. There'll be 10. Sorry, let me put that down. 10 questions.
Yeah. So
And
there's going to be 12 questions.
Yeah. 16 and 5. Right.
6 questions.
That's
Right.
nothing,
Okay.
mate.
So yeah.
So there's 10
gonna be
questions.
10 and there'll be multiple choice. The
Yes.
way I want you at home, the way I want you to present your answers,
I'll blur
basically.
your background because you can't see it.
I haven't got a blur background, have I?
Yeah.
Let me. Hold on, I'm doing it. There we go.
There we
right.
go.
Like this. So the question number 1,
Yeah.
you write the 4 answers that will be
Yeah.
given,
Mhm.
and then you circle the correct, what you think is the correct answer. Okay.
Right, cool.
You boys obviously
Beautiful.
you boys here don't have to do that because I'll just consult you.
That is
That's
a
just
waste
for the
of
people
pen.
at home. Yeah.
Too late.
So, like for example, for this question, it would be, what is the first letter of the alphabet? A. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Right. That's for people at home. You will get the same amount of points as the number of the question. So for question 1, you get 1 point. Question 2, you get 2 points. 3 points. 4 points, and so on. Okay.
Cool. Right.
So
that
by
makes
question
sense.
by question 10, you'll get 10 points. You
Beautiful.
here, boys, you here will play all the questions at home, right?
Yeah.
At home, if you get to a question where you're not confident about the answer, you can stop playing, okay, to guarantee your points. If you get one incorrect answer, you lose your points for that round.
Ooh. So what, for
Okay.
that round or for the whole, as in for all these 10 questions?
For these 10 questions.
Yeah.
So you will lose it for the whole of round 2. So if you say you play 4 questions and you get the 4th question wrong, all your points for round 2 will be gone. You'll only have
You'll
your
end up
points
with
from...
the only points you got from the first 5.
God
Correct.
Damn it.
For the sake of the show, you boys will play every question.
Yep.
All right? Just so then we can go through them all with the answers.
Cool.
Are you ready? Everybody at home hopefully understands.
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
10 questions.
Just remember, like last time, you need to take a picture of your answer sheet and send it to the Utopia Project Facebook page before we start going through the answers. Anything that is sent in after we've started going through the answers won't be counted. So make sure you get it in. And as always, amazing prizes to be won.
Yeah. Right. So boys, are you ready for the first question?
I am. ready.
Oh, yes, I
Right.
am.
The answers are A, red, white, and purple. B, white, blue, and red. C, yellow, white, and blue. Or D, red, yellow, and blue. I'll say it again. The answers are A, red, white, and purple. B, white, blue, and red. C, yellow, white, and blue. Or D, red, yellow, and blue. And the question is, what 3 colours appear on the Union Jack?
Oh, I can't remember any of them.
I can't remember any of the
question
answers. Why don't you say them after the question like a normal
I
fucking
thought
person?
because you got to write them down.
Oh, right, okay.
What? I'm just circling it. I've got a...
I'm just writing down A, B, C, or D. But right, okay,
right.
so go on.
Yeah, right. Okay, so A is
what?
red, white, and purple.
Mm-hmm.
B is white, blue, and red.
Mm-hmm.
C is yellow, white, and blue. And D is red, yellow, and blue. The question is, what three colours appear on the Union Jack?
Sick.
Cool. Right. So, yeah. So I've just gone for question 1, and I've written the letter that I think it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Right. I'll do it the right way around then, and it's easier, isn't it?
Because otherwise you just forget what answers they are.
On £1 million drop, they really reveal the answers first. Yeah.
They've also got £1 million though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I've got is this bit of paper.
Right. Okay. Right. So question number 2.
Question number 2. Let us know in the comments if you miss any questions, by the way.
Yeah. Question number 2. How many leaves does a lucky clover have? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? So that again, how many leaves does a lucky clover have? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? Again, if you're playing at home and you're not confident about a question and you're not sure, so that you lock in any points you've already got, you can stop playing.
What do you do if the correct answer isn't one that you've read out as an option?
What?
Because it's clearly a 12-leaf clover, isn't it?
Well,
don't tell me this is why I've never found it.
It's not on the options, so
no £1 million for you.
Don't really know what to tell you.
Okay.
Right, question number 3.
Question number 3.
Question number 3.
In darts, what is the most points you can score with a single throw? Is it A, 200, B, 180, C, 100, or D, 60? I'll say again. In darts, what is the most points you can score with a single throw? Is it A, 200, B, 180, C, 100, or D, 60?
Again, the answers aren't on there because clearly it's 1472.
Oh, you just ruined all
Sorry,
the fun,
mate.
Jack. Tell everyone the answer.
Mate, this quiz is bullshit.
Are you ready for question number 4?
Go on then.
Again, at home, you only get your points if you get them all correct, and you can stop playing whenever you want to.
So if you're not confident on the answer, just quit yourself. Draw a line under it, get yourself out.
And hopefully gain the points.
Leave
You
it
might still
safe.
get more than other people.
Get some pretend money.
Question number 4.
Hey, points mean prizes, Sharpie.
True.
Which of these planets is the closest to Earth? Is it A, Saturn, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, or D, Mars? I'll say that again. Which of these planets is the closest to Earth? Is it A, Saturn, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, or D, Mars? You locked in, boys?
Locked in.
Yeah, locked in. I'm confident with my answers. Are you confident with your answers?
I hope so. I wrote them.
Oh, well, that'd help.
Yeah. Right. Question number 5. How many rings are on the Olympic flag? Is it A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, or D, 8? Just can't help but hear like Chris Tarrant in my head. Is it D? Is it E? That is, again, how many rings are on the Olympic flag? Is it A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, or D, 8?
Can I just make a point as well?
Okay.
Producer Brent just said in our ears earlier when we said about cashing out, he said, you've got a bank. And can I just say, weakest link? Who?
I was thinking of doing a weekend link quiz, but I just don't know how to work it. So that's a project I'm working on.
Yeah.
But are you confident, boys, with that? Do
confident,
you reckon
yeah.
you're confident with all your answers? Do you think?
I think so. Not too bad, are they?
Okay, right.
Even
Well,
I can get
now
'em.
it is reduced down to 3 options.
Cool.
Okay, so this is question number 6, and it's worth 6 points, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so question number 6. What is the name of the 6th Harry Potter book? Is it A, Order of the Phoenix, B, The Deathly Hallows, or is it C, The Half-Blood Prince? I'll say again, what is the name of the 6th Harry Potter book? Is it A, The Order of the Phoenix, B, The Deathly Hallows, or C, The Half-Blood Prince? You got that, boys?
Yeah, confident.
Okay. So if you was playing like the people are at home and having to stop when you thought you wasn't going to get the points, would you have stopped yet?
No, I'm quietly confident.
What about you, Sharpie? Would you have stopped yet?
Maybe at the Olympic ring one, but that's the only one so far that's stumped me. Well, not stumped me, but potentially.
Just you're second guessing yourself with that, aren't you?
Quietly confident,
a little
which
bit.
means that I've fucked it.
Yeah, okay. Right, so question number 7 for 7 points. Which of these actors is the youngest? Is it A, Brad Pitt, B, Robert Downey Jr., or C, Tom Cruise? Which of these actors is youngest? Is it A, Brad Pitt, B, Robert Downey Jr., or C, Tom Cruise?
Ooh. I'm not kept up to date on ages of people that I don't know too much about.
I know. This is what I tried to make them like not necessarily harder, but more like unless like you read
either or.
That's the first one I would have left on because I'm not sure.
Okay, so you would have backed out of that, Jack, would you?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Sharpie? Would you definitely gone there? Or?
No, I would have left it by now, I think.
Okay, right. So 8. 8. In 2010, which of these artists won Best Female Artist at the Grammys? Is it A, Lady Gaga, B, Beyonce, or C, Katy Perry?
Can you repeat that again, please?
In 2010, which of these artists won Best Female Artist at the Grammys? Is it A, Lady Gaga, B, Beyonce, or C, Katy Perry? And just to let you know, they were all nominated.
That's going to have to be a stab in the dark.
So, just for the record, between me and Chris specifically, if we get a question wrong, we still carry on to the next question, don't we?
Yes, you will.
Just whoever's got highest total points at the end.
Yes, but people at home will be playing a lot differently.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
Just before we go on, can you repeat question 4 and answers?
I'm not going to give you the answer, am I? Good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
Silly Billy.
Asking in the comments, we've got 2 people asking to repeat that. So if you want to just repeat question 4.
Question 4. Which of these planets is the closest to Earth? Is it A, Saturn, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, or D, Mars? I'll say again, which of these planets is the closest to Earth? A, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, or D, Mars? That was question 4.
Beautiful. If you still didn't get that, then fuck off. No, just put it in the comments. We'll sort it.
Right. So we're on question number 9 now, boys. And think the stakes are higher. There is only 2 options.
Oh, it's 50-50.
Yes.
What are you going to do, Mr. Chris Sharp?
Yeah.
Probably get it wrong.
Which of these companies, which of these pizza companies has the most stores in the UK? A, Pizza Hut, B, Domino's. And again, at home, you can choose to stop playing at any point. That means when you submit your answers, any any answers after the point you stop playing don't want to be on your sheet at all. If they're on your sheet, we're counting it. Okay. You got that, boys? Do you want me to repeat it just again? I don't know if Which of these pizza companies has the most stores in the UK? Is it A, Pizza Hut, or B, Domino's?
I'm confident with my answer on that one.
Oh, fairly confident, yeah.
Yeah. Question number 10.
Sharp, I was like, oh, good little trick up my sleeve. Yes.
Question number 10.
Number 10.
This is for 10 points.
Mm.
Right? I don't think either of you will know this. This is going to be, I'm hoping that I've gone for a tricky one here. What is the second largest island on Earth? Is it A, Borneo, or B, New Guinea?
Oh, well, weird you
Can't
could
know
say that. Because this is a complete guess.
So that, again, what is the second largest island on Earth? Is it A, Borneo, or B, New Guinea?
I'm quietly confident with my answer, though.
What was the Olympic ring one again? Because I need to change it.
Right.
Was that the largest or the second largest?
The second largest.
Ah.
So you want the Olympic ring one again? That was question number 5. Question number 5, Sharpie. How many rings are on the Olympic flag? Is it A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, or D, 8?
Thank you very much.
Right, so everybody listening at home, I don't think we're going to bother with a Be Right Back screen or anything this time because obviously with all the technical difficulties. So what you need to do now is take a picture of your answers, your answer sheet, and click on the Utopia Project on this video, message the page and send that photo of your answer sheet with your name at the top, please. Don't send it to me personally. Don't send it to Jack personally. Send it to the Utopia Project page. You can get it from the link that should be above or below. The clinky dink. So yeah, do that now. We're going to do another segment of our show, which is the Thunderdome, and then we'll go through the answers, and that'll give our producer Bryn chance to tot up all the answers. Again, with
nobody has said anything in the comments again. But just for the next minute or so while we're doing the segment, if you have missed any, just give us a nudge and we'll repeat it before we go through the answers. Just mega quick.
Yeah, boy.
So that's that then. That's the quiz.
Cool.
You feel confident, boys?
I'm quietly confident, yeah.
I don't know, actually. I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Wait, right. Let me get my show script up, and we can do the next segment. Right, we'll go. Has nobody said any comments? Nothing in the comments.
Nothing else yet. We're good.
Okay. Well, that should be positive then, because usually it's just complaints that come from the comments. So no news is good news.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I think they're probably still in the last feed. Like, what the fuck's going on? They're all frozen.
So, yeah, right. So we're going into the Thunderdome, boys. And for those who haven't listened or watched before, what we do with the Thunderdome is in a top trump style battle. I give the boys a category. It can be a field of work or, a show or something like that. They bring a character each or a human. We pit them against each other. And usually on the show, I get like the ruling decision. But we put it out to the public and you guys do the vote. Bryn tops it up or Jack tops it up or whatnot, and we have a victor. The trouble with this game is that one person is allowed into the Utopia and one person is cast into the Utopian volcano, never to be seen again, and they cannot be brought back for any other category or if this category comes back up. So it's always a bit tense and a bit of a struggle to pick someone. Who wants to go first, boys? We are doing best game best game? No, that's a typo from the last script. It is the best sitcom character, not the best game sitcom character.
No, the best sitcom character.
Yeah, and it's
virtual rock,
global
paper, scissors,
sitcom.
Mr. Sharp?
Virtual rock, paper, scissors.
As always, let's have you.
Ready.
1,
2, 3, go.
Oh, I don't know if you can see that. I went paper, but it did look like I was.
Cheating. Go again, boys.
Here we
Right,
go.
ready? 1,
1, 2, 3,
go.
go.
Oh, paper back.
Sharpie stuck it with paper. Sharpie, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first, only because I've got notes this time, and I'm sort of like shitting myself a bit. I need to get this introduction out like on point.
Let's do a bit of that. Do a bit of...
Yeah. Get some montage music going.
Right, you've actually tried to do an intro. Let's hear it. I'm up for this. Right.
So,
Best sitcom character. Go.
Right. Best sitcom character. This fella I have picked was born in 1976. Can anyone tell who it is yet? No? We'll leave it to it. He has brought us such wisdom.
1976?
Yes, 1976.
No, that's who it is.
Yeah. Okay, we're not getting too fixated on that. That was just a little snippet, a little sprinkle for you on top of there. He has brought us such wisdom as when he gets sad, he stops being sad and is just awesome, which I think is quite a nice little phrase to relate to. Just stop being sad and just be awesome. He's brought us truths and wisdoms that we can all relate to, such as a bro is always entitled to do something stupid, usually me in question, as long as the rest of his bros are all doing it as well, which I quite like.
It is.
I think we can, yeah. He's said another little quote that I like, which is, a lie is just a really great story that someone ruined with the truth. I'm not saying anything, but lemon curd wise, I mean, that...
Yes.
And final quote I've got from him is he has been known to say, "Think of me as Yoda, only I'm not little and green. I wear suits and I'm awesome. I'm your broder." It is the one and only infinite Mr. Barney. Wait for it. So wait for it. Stinson.
Yeah.
There we go.
Old MPH, Neil
The
Patrick
man, the
Harris.
myth, the legend.
I'll give you a little round of applause on that. I enjoyed that.
Thank you, sir.
That was good.
That was good.
Good.
You did
was
good there, mate. You did good.
Cheers, boy.
I will tell you what it isn't. It isn't. Let's get my little auto cue up here. It isn't a guy that is a self-proclaimed anarchist who is studying sociology and domestic sciences, depending on what episode you watch. He writes poetry and calls himself the people's poet. He is a humongous Cliff Richard fan. He's a vegetarian, agnostic, and wishes all men to love each other like brothers, except, as he said in one episode, when they start touching each other's bottoms. He is a self-professed most popular member of the flat, because he lives in a flat share with a few of his other friends. He claims to dislike Margaret Thatcher, as is noted by his efforts in threatening to blow up England with an atom bomb if she doesn't do something to help the kids by this afternoon.
We've got Bryn coming in.
Producer.
What is it, Bryn? That is correct. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Right. So sorry, you interrupted me there.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So he threatened to blow up England with an atom bomb if Margaret Thatcher doesn't do something to help the kids by this afternoon. He's always generally abusing his housemate Neil. He's having arguments with his other housemate Vivian, while always trying to impress the cool guy, Mr. Mike, who lives in his house. Whenever he plays cricket with his mates, he always makes sure Neil is the wicket. And it is a tough one to guess this week, but if you haven't got it by now, played by the late, great, and immeasurably funny Rick Mail, it's the almighty Rick from The Young Ones.
Oh, big guns. Sharpie, I bet you've never watched an episode.
I have a clue.
It's a bit of a it's an odd one.
For that, it's just like, yeah, no, I don't know. I take it he's one of the young ones.
You need to watch.
Yeah.
You know who Rick Mayall is?
You know.
What?
No. So you've never
Who's
seen
that?
Drop Dead Fred?
Oh, I've seen Drop Dead Fred.
Rick Mayall. Her friend is Rick Mayall.
Can I just also say the listeners can't see, but producer Bryn looks like he is stomped off in anger because you don't know who
like
Rick Mayall is.
Well, I'm not protesting seeing these films. I mean, to solve the situation, I will
It's a
happily watch
sitcom.
it.
It's not a film.
Film, sitcom, person on the TV, either or.
I never even realised that producer Brent, he literally, for the viewers at home, it was as though he literally, as soon as he found out, Chris went, "Oh, I don't know." It's like he went.
The thing is, no, I can never find out if Brendan come back. So
He just vanished.
yeah, so I think I need to do some.
I cannot believe you. And I
There
have to
must be
say,
some comments on that. There must be some comments on that.
right. So genuine. Just before then, the only comment we had was Jill Stubley saying, "Can you repeat question 4 answers, please?" And I was getting to the point where I was fairly confident we was having technical issues and comments weren't coming through. Since you've said that, it's gone mad.
What do you want me to do about it? Hang on, I'll go watch it. I'll be back in a minute. See you later.
Choppy, come back.
You've been a snot face.
Have I?
Nice
For not knowing something?
That would be a reference.
there.
Oh man.
Someone said, well, Amy Taylor, your good lady chunk, has put Jack's bested you there, Chris, mate.
I wouldn't know, personally.
Sharpie, how dare you, from Mr. Spuggy Bowen.
I can't believe that. Like, granted, just to let everybody know at home, most people who watch know us anyway, but Sharpie's not significantly younger than us, but quite, half a generation, I would say. If that makes sense in this day and age, like, do you know what I mean? He's halfway between the generation after us. But so like often we'll reference something and you won't get it, Sharpie, or you haven't seen it because it wasn't about when you were younger. But
yeah,
to not know Rick Mayall, man, that is
he the guy that plays Drop Dead Fred?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen Drop Dead Fred. I did say that.
You've seen Bottom, haven't you?
No.
To
Oh,
be fair, these programs are very old. To be fair to Sharpie, I think even like my generation, I think I was on the cusp of that. I think I've only seen it because Dad had DVDs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to point out, I'm not against watching it. Everyone's like pitchforking this. I'll go and watch it. Like, just
they're outside your house already, mate. They're outside throwing bricks through your window.
Just throw the DVD through my window and I'll bloody watch it.
No, I'm sorry. Stop the tape. Jay Gervin's just commented saying who. What do you mean who?
Jack's mad now. Don't get Jack mad.
All right, ready the pitchforks, man. If you don't know who Rick Mayall is, I'm coming around your house, Jay.
2 meters apart there.
Right.
We're going to learn today.
Right. So, to give you my take, again, this is a really fucking difficult decision for me because I'm a massive How I Met Your Mother fan, and Barney Stinson, played by Neil Patrick Harris,
he's a boy.
He's a triple threat. He can sing, he can dance, he can act, and the best thing about Barney Stinson is the fact that when people find out that MPH is gay, they're like, no, well, he can't be, because he plays Barney Stinson like a misogynist so well.
Yeah,
like that,
I totally agree with
that.
you.
That's even better. Like I know his sexuality doesn't actually matter, but when you say to people he's gay, and they're like, no, he's not. That's how good he is
to
playing
give
that
the lads
character.
the other chance, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's that good that people believe the character over the actual actor.
I remember when I think you told me, Chunk, and you was like, yeah, he's gay, isn't he? His boyfriend, and I was like, wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he's got a husband and kids and everything, and it's like everyone does the same because they're like, well, he's Barney Stinson, and everyone just assumes he's like playing himself, but actually he's nothing like that. Like, it's fucking phenomenal, and he's just his whole character anyway, and the bro code and all that sort of stuff in that series is amazing. Yeah. I must admit, with Rick from the young ones, I've watched so many episodes over the years, but I haven't watched it a lot recently. To remember a lot, if you know what I mean. But as soon as I see a snippet of it,
if I'm completely honest, I sort of forgot about it, and I only stumbled across it in doing my research of trying to pick who to go for. And I think it's the sort of thing, like, it's very close to the bone, because it's not really a modern day kind of comedy. Personally, I think it's aged all right. It's still, because I ended up watching a couple of the clips from it and like his best bits and all stuff like that, and I had to pull myself out of it because I nearly got lost in like a Young Ones / Rick Mail hole. And it's fucking brilliant. You need to watch it. Just YouTube it, Sharpie, and watch some of it. I reckon you'll really
watch some of it. But like, it's literally like, you know, like some things that are big like that and people haven't seen, and you think you've still heard of it, sort of thing. I shit you not. Like I've never heard of anyone speak of that name or that TV show. It's just like alien to me.
The trouble is with a lot of them shows.
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, the trouble is with a lot of them shows is the fact that a lot of them. It's not that they don't translate well, but comedy has changed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Someone like Sharpie, when you're told, oh, it's a classic. You know, same with films. You know, when people say like films like Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction and all them, like the big iconic films that people go on about, and then people of a younger generation come up and they're like, you know, they're 25 and people say to them, you need to watch these films. They're amazing, but you watch them with the mindset of all the current films that are out, and you're like, oh, what's so amazing about it? It's not an iconic thing, and it's not blown up.
Nostalgia.
Like Bottom and the Young Ones came out, that was the modern day slapstick.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, that I could be wrong with that, but that was like,
it was a very individual comedy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I'll have some homework to do. I'll have to get watching.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I don't want to throw a great in there, but I've got more recent knowledge of How I Met Your Mother. Do you know what I mean? So that's a very hard thing, and I'm so glad that this is a live stream episode, and you decide. Because I think it would make me have to quit the show if we did this as a pre-recorded thing. I'd just be like, I leave my
implode.
Just quickly as well, speaking of leaving the show and all that kind of stuff, if Jay Gervin keeps commenting stupid shit like this, I think I'm gonna have to leave the show and go punch him square in the face.
Why? What is he saying?
He's put he put who, and then what did he put? Where are we? He put absolutely no idea. Never seen Drop Dead Fred either. Never seen it or not heard of it, because I know some of my work colleagues take the piss out of me for not seeing some like classic films and stuff. I know they exist and I know roughly what goes on, but I've just not seen them. But please tell me you've just not seen it and never heard about it. Jesus Christ! And he's also put iconic films, and I've seen none of these.
Yeah. Other than Drop Dead Fred,
lived in a hole for forever. Come on, man.
What was that, Sharpie? Sorry.
So, other than seeing Drop Dead Fred, which I did love, it is an absolutely brilliant film. The TV shows and stuff, which are the Young Ones and Bottom, that is, they are words to me.
I think what you'd enjoy the most, Sharpie, is Bottom Live. That's not a strip club or anything. They're not all porn film.
I don't know. I would say it's a bit of 6 and 2 threes. I would say if you're going to watch Bottom Live, like you said, Chunk, because there's loads of like just ad lib stuff in there where they're fucked up or missed a line or whatever.
I must admit, it's Marty Boosh without the drugs. Bottom Live.
If it's Marty Boosh, I mean,
it's not. It's you know how like Marty Boosh is very sort of like LSD inspired, if you know what I mean. It's very random and like that. But like Bottom is like that first tier of what I would imagine if you asked Noel Fielding and is it Julian Barrett who do Marty Boosh? I think if you asked them of their inspirations, I think like
it would
Bottom
be people
Live,
like that.
Yeah, it would be the inspiration.
But like I was saying, if you was going to watch Bottom Live, because like I say, there's all the ad lib stuff. But I think you would prefer the Young Ones, because I think the Young Ones is pretty much most of the houses you've lived in since I've known you.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's when you was in with Chunk, and it's like you and Bucky. If you and Bucky had a couple of friends, that is the Young Ones.
Yeah. If we was all single and all of us living in the same house, mate, that's the young ones.
And just in the comments, there's a couple of people still. Jay Gervin's like, I'm done with you, mate. We're no longer friends.
He's the new Carol Baskin.
Stuff and come back to me.
Jay fucking Gervin.
Alex Baggy Baggy said, I haven't watched a lot of it either. I'm assuming he means the young ones and stuff. It is worth going back to look at. It is very funny.
Rather than trying to sell it and getting people to watch YouTube clips, Jack.
But no, just quickly as well. Dad Carl Thorne, he said, I only just got back on, but I vote for whoever Jack said. So.
Oh, that's how it is.
But yeah, so I think Ange knows, so ask her. Yeah, so it's Rick from The Young Ones, or Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother.
It's a tough one, right? Before we waste too much time just getting nostalgic about The Young Ones.
Yes,
I personally am not even going to weigh in on this, right? Because I can't make that decision. I genuinely cannot. So it is 100% on the listeners or viewers at home.
Okay.
So
that's
vote now, people. Vote now, people, and Jack will tot it up. Sharpie, you got any last little elevator pitch? Since we talked a lot about Rick Mail and whatnot, so last elevator pitch or reasons for picking Barney?
Just the memory of me like a few years ago actually trying to buy the suit pajamas he wears, those silk 3-piece suit pajamas, which are about 80 quid. And they did look quite comfy, to be honest, but never ended up
slide out of bed. You just slide out of bed.
Nobody could catch you.
I can't remember where it was. I think it was Dad and Angie's spare bedroom. They had silk sheets on that one time when I crashed over, like after going out on the piss, and I just literally kept sliding straight out the fucking bed. So imagine getting in there with silk pajamas.
That sounds like my sort of entertainment, just sliding all over a bed like that. Feel smooth.
What's the verdict, Jack? What's coming in? Come on,
do you want to know? So
yeah.
Right. So if I'm completely honest, before you said, like, I've got this in the fucking bag, mate. It's fine. Yeah. Because loads of people are like, oh yeah, it's got to be Rick. Now you've said vote, and I'm worried. Very, very worried. Because it literally has come through on the comments as Rick, Barney, Rick, Barney, Rick, Barney, Barney, Rick.
Really?
Bloody hell.
Literally one after the other. So, if I tot up, who we got there? So, Spuggy, Claudia, etc. Jay Gervin, Jill, Rick for Jill. Sorry to be boring, but yeah, just quickly.
Yeah, cool, Jack. Yeah, good chat.
Sorry, I'm just double checking.
So,
oh no,
live stream.
I was looking, including all of the votes.
Yeah,
that's
winner. What you do with a vote.
Yeah, the winner. It was very, very close. There was only 2 votes in it by the end of it. Me.
I'm disappointed. I'm upset.
But what we can say, if we lie and say Barney won, then it's just a great story ruined by Jack Thorne's truth.
Yeah. Well, that is.
No, well done.
Thank you. It was very, very close. I have to say, like, there's only 2 in it, and as soon as they all started coming in, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. The joy with it being character based is it's not the actor. So, like, MPH is still nominated.
He's still it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Character
and his characters. Yeah. So, like, we had this with, like, because we said what a great world it would be when Jake Peralta got in from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What a great world it would be if Jake Peralta and Andy Samberg got into Utopia, because they'd be right. Cool. But anyway, boys, so sorry to say that, but goodbye, Barney Stinson.
I think it's just a bit more frustrating
Rick, having the young ones.
Having lost to someone that I've never seen before, other than Drop Dead Fred. Didn't realise it was a big bigger person.
Yeah.
But fair enough.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of his stand-up as well, I think. He did some with... he did a show with... What's his name? Greg Davies off...
Greg Davies.
To stand-up as well, yeah. He plays Greg Davies, his dad, in a sitcom. It's quite good. I'll see if I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, moving on. We're going to go through all the answers, boys, for our £1 million Trop quiz. So for round 1, it was 1 point per correct answer.
Yes.
So...
Cool.
The question was, what is the name of the tallest mountain on the planet? Sharpie, what was your answer, mate?
I've gone for Mount Everest.
Jack, what is your answer?
Everest.
That is correct. Can you both keep
Yay.
track of your own scores, please? I'll trust you
Okay.
this week. You do it yourself.
I'm just so you know, I'm not going to show you it because Sharpie's there. These first 5 are just 1 point per.
Correct.
Question. Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
Right. Question number 2. What is the largest land mammal? Jack, I'll come to you first.
I put an elephant.
Interesting. Sharpie.
I also put the mystical beast, the elephant.
You are both absolutely correct.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Yes, it is the elephant.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Question number 3.
Question number 3.
Moonshine was a slang term for which type of beverage? Sharpston, I'm going to come to you first.
I put spirit.
Jack?
I put vodka.
The answer I'm looking for is alcohol. So,
what?
wrong.
Bastard.
What type of beverage?
Just
Beverage.
Just quickly.
Your fancy
Dad's
words.
commented on it saying, "Fuck, I missed the quiz. No cheese slice for me." You missed out, Dad. We got some good prizes again this week. But
Two
you've had
cheese
your
slices.
give other people a chance. And then Jay Gervin's mugged him off. We can be friends again now. Because you said what land mammal is the largest on Earth. Carl's put a blue whale. And then Jay's just put land mammal. I'm guessing.
Depends if it's beached at Skeggy or not.
Well, yeah. I'm guessing that Dad is on the wind up knowing him.
Yeah, and well, also, or it could go the other way because it's been Gibbosy.
He's also
Dad
just
could
put
be
Wales
currently
come up.
smashing up his own shed in anger because of a Facebook troll. So either way, I hope you're all right, Dad.
Yeah.
Right, question number 4. In Star Wars, which character famously declares, "I am your father"? Jack.
Darth Vader.
Indeed, the man himself.
Darth
Vader. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful.
I needed to hear. Sharpie's just written the man himself.
Yeah.
It was correct. It was Darth Vader.
Just quickly, my other half Amy's I put blue whale as well. God damn it. She put I blame Chunk's dodgy mic.
You repeated the questions for me on that round.
Yeah, but just even if she's getting, just saying that she knows, even if she gets one of these questions out yet, so it makes no odds.
Yeah, that's fine. So
that was
question
Darth
number
Vader.
5. Question number 5 in round 1.
Mm-hmm.
In NATO phonetic alphabet, what is used to represent the letter Q? Sharp, I'm going to come to you first.
Quebec.
Oh, Jack, I'm going to come to you second.
It is Quebec.
It is actually Quebec. I'm Sharpie. Well done.
Thank you.
I don't give
I'm
you enough
impressed
credit,
that,
bro.
if I'm honest.
Yeah, Q's usually one that tricks people up, isn't it? Like they know the standard, but
I have to do it all
I
the
got
time at
this.
work,
I got
so-
this.
yeah. Right. Round 2 then, boys. For those at home, especially the ones that submitted the answers, if you got one question incorrect, one answer incorrect, you lost your points. But you could stop when you felt you was confident. And the number of the question is the value of points you get. So question number 1 is 1 point, question number 2 is 2 points, etc.
Exactly.
Right. Question number 1 for round 2. It was what 3 colours appear on the Union Jack? A, red, white, and purple. B, white, blue, and red. C, yellow, white, and blue. Or D, red, yellow, and blue. Jack, coming to you first.
I wish it had purple in it because that would be mad sick.
That'd be sick.
But it is B, whatever order that red, white, and blue was in.
Yeah. Sharpie?
Yes, I've also gone for B.
B. Okay,
B.
yes, it was B. That is correct.
So 1 point for that.
So you get 1 point for that, boys. 2. How many leaves does a lucky clover have? Was it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? Sharpie, come to you first.
I believe it's C4.
Jack?
I think C4 also.
Yeah, did a clever thing with that. C4.
C4, like a little explosion there.
Explosive, like this podcast. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ladies, call me.
What, because, like when Bryn's internet goes bang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I say, ladies, call me a loser whenever you like.
Bring some nougat.
That was correct. It was C4. So that's 2 points for that, boys. I believe you're both level pegging. If my maths correct. Should have 7 points each currently.
4, 5, 6, 7, correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
7.
wow. This is good. It's good. Tense.
Ooh.
Question number 3. In darts, what is the most points you can score with a single throw? Is it A, 200, B, 180, C, 100, or D, 60? Sharpie, coming to you first.
I'll put D, 60.
Jack.
The answer is, in fact, actually, no.
With one
What have you
single
put?
throw.
What have you put?
Bollocks, you've caught me out, you little shit.
I thought it might
You
be.
you put B.
I
Don't
got
change
cocky and put B.
No, that's a single
Single throw.
Yeah.
A single throw
thought,
is
oh,
60. It's D, 60. So you're just getting the 1 point. If you got it wrong at home, you're out of here. You're out of here, baby.
Is Sharpie leading a quiz?
so I don't get any points.
What is this?
No, you don't get. You get 1 point per answer. You do, Jack. The people at home are different. Okay.
Right. So what? So I get 1 point even though I got it wrong.
No, you don't get any points for that. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Sorry,
So,
I misunderstood
I
you,
don't.
yes.
Oh, so our points aren't ascending then.
Yes.
All right, cool. But I don't
But
get
you
anything
carry-
for getting the wrong answer.
So we'll carry on still.
No, whereas everybody else loses their points for the round.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry,
Okay.
I thought you meant you get 1 point even for getting the wrong answer. I was like, how's that work?
No, not at all. Right, question number 4. Which of these planets is closest to Earth? Is it A, Saturn, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, or D, Mars? Sharp, I'm going to come to you first.
I think I'm not 100% sure, but I believe I may have got it wrong. But I have put D, Mars.
Jack?
This isn't the answer, but just for Mighty Bush's sake, Jupiter, please. It's not Jupiter, it's Mars.
In fact, it's Venus. I'm
You're
afraid.
kidding me.
It's B.
Really?
No,
I
Venus is
feel
closer.
like it went right.
I should know
Bollocks.
this. I can see it.
You can see it in the sky at the minute, mate.
I've been looking at it for a fortnight.
A lot of people,
Damn.
assume it's Mars because that's where we're traveling to. But actually,
That's
Venus
exactly
is
what
closer.
I thought. And I've literally, answering all these questions now, when I'm getting the answers, the penny is dropping every single. I've been looking at that thing out this window for ages.
The million penny drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Jack, the confusion is that Venus is closer to the sun, although it's closer to us. If we move to it as a Binny Connolly, as a colony, it will be hotter. So, yeah. It's
Just in the comments,
Venus. Sorry, boys.
God damn it.
Lee's put actually it's Mercury. I don't know. I'm lost with that, but this is Chunk's idea. And Dad has commented, "For fuck's sake, Jack, I'm speechless. We were watching it most of last week."
I'm not sure properly. I deliberately didn't put Mercury on there, I believe, because that's the next planet from Venus, and there's a bit of debate going on in the science world actually, that because their orbits slightly change. So at some point, Mercury kind of is closer, but technically Venus is. I'm sure that's what I read earlier. But
Right.
It's Venus.
Cheeky scientist, you.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, let's move on. Right. So you two will both be out if you were playing at home. Right.
Oh yeah, I'd be long out. I'll shit out with this, mate.
Sharp is still in the lead currently. Question number 5. How many rings are on the Olympic flag? Sharpie, because you had so much trouble with it, I'm going to come to you first.
I've gone D8.
Sorry, should I say you've done D8? Just for again, the options were A3, B5, C7, or D8. Jack, what have you put?
I've put B, but it's probably fucking
I crossed that out.
462 or something. I don't know.
It is B5.
I had it and I crossed it out, put fucking 8.
Right, I'm catching up. 5 points to me.
Bollocks.
Right, question number 6. What is the 6th Harry Potter book? Is it A, Order of the Phoenix, B, The Deathly Hallows, or C, The Half-Blood Prince? I'm going to go Jack first.
It was a bit of an educated guess for me, but I went for B. Amy's going to kill me if I'm wrong.
Okay, Sharpie?
I've gone C.
The answer is C, The Half-Blood Prince.
Fucking yes, boy.
Shit.
You get 6 points for that, Sharpie, remember?
Thank you.
Deathly Hallows is number 7.
Yeah, just so you know as well, there's a few people kicking off about this planet question.
Really? Why?
Lee put actually it's Mercury. Sam Buckthorpe put it's Mercury, and Jill's replied to Lee saying, "Yeah, we thought that too." I don't know how they've gone, whether they've still put Venus or
just which of these planets is closest to Earth? They're not on about the sun, are they?
I don't know.
Just wait and see which is. But
Yeah. Just while you're reading the next question, I'll just check with producer Bryn. What do you know? Jill, Lee, and Sam, did they send one in? If so, how did we score them on that?
Don't worry about that.
Don't matter.
If they put Mercury, it's wrong.
Oh, we both put Mars.
Yeah, Mercury's not on there.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, go on. Ignore me. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Jack.
It's all right, put me off again. Carry on.
Question number 7.
Question 14. Make up your answer again.
Which of the actors is the youngest? Is it A, Brad Pitt, B, Robert Downey Jr., or C, Tom Cruise? I just need to get my notepad because it's got their ages in it, but I do know the answers. Jack, what was your answer?
I put number A.
Number A. Sharpie, what did you put?
I also put number A.
Do you think it's Brad Pitt?
Mm.
The answer is B, Robert Downey Jr.
I thought he was old as shit.
I can kind of show you it on here, but I literally put A and then crossed it out and put B and then I crossed it out and put A again.
Yeah, just so you know, Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise is the oldest. He's 57. He was born 3rd of July 1962. Brad Pitt is 56. He was born 18th of December 1963, and Robert Downey Jr. is 55. He was born 4th of April 1965. I completely made that up, so hopefully it's right. I didn't. I did Google it.
Also, just on the planet question, there's a lot of debate going on this. Amy Taylor put my very easy method just speeds up naming planets, and then just put in a separate comment, just put so you're wrong saying Mercury, and then Dad's put Mercury.
Yeah, it wasn't the choice.
Yeah, so
I deliberately didn't put Mercury in, but I'm sure it's Mercury. I might have to double check it, but I read, like I said, about the orbits and that. But the answer that we've gone with is Venus, right? Because we can see it anyway, right? Yeah. So I can't see any of the others.
Mercury.
I can't even see the sun. Do you know what I mean? It's night.
Yeah.
This is a guessing game now. It's all black.
Yeah. The quiz, according to Chung.
Number 8. Sorry.
Number 8. Yeah. In 2010, which of these artists won Best Female Artist at the Grammys? Was it A, Lady Gaga, B, Beyonce, or C, Katy Perry? Sharpie?
I'll put C, Katy Perry.
Jack,
I also put C, Katy Perry.
you're both wrong. It's A, Lady Gaga. She won it with Bad Romance, I believe it was.
Come on, man. I was going to go for that as well.
Bastard.
This is going to be quite close now, I think.
I think Sharp is still tipping it by 1 or maybe 2.
Ooh.
He got Harry Potter, didn't he? Question number 9.
Yep.
Which of these pizza companies has the most store in the UK? Is it A, Pizza Hut, or B, Domino's?
I've gone for B, Domino's, but I think this is maybe a little bit of a trick question. I think there may be more Pizza Huts, but I've written B, so we'll go for that.
Yeah, I've also put B. I think there'd be more.
The answer for 9 points is B, Domino's.
Oh,
I have got in my notebook. I'm going to put it in my actual proper notes. Pizza Hut has around 851 stores, and Domino's has 1,000 plus.
Bloody hell!
Website, so,
wow, so there's a lot
of little takeaways, isn't there?
So that's Domino's. Also, right, question 10 for 10 points, boys. Mm-hmm. So you both got the 9 points there, didn't you?
Yep.
Question number 10 was, what is the second largest island on Earth? Is it A, Borneo, or B, New Guinea? Sharpie?
I'll put B, New Guinea.
Oh, this is what it falls to because I put A.
The answer.
So
what did you say, Sharpie?
I said B, New Guinea.
And
is this literally for
A,
the win?
Borneo. Well, it will be, I think, won't it?
Yeah, too many points.
Should we just check now what points we got?
I think this is going to put way over either way, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an extra 10
You're
points.
Both going to get 10 points. So if there's
I've got 21 at the minute. So
right. Can I just say, one of them has a square mileage of 287,300 square miles, and the other has 309,000 square miles exactly somehow.
Weird.
The answer is New Guinea.
Is it?
B.
Which one was that?
B.
I win.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's
So Sharpie takes it.
Oh, I want a bloody quiz.
Really? Yeah. That's 10 points. Just top up. Can you just top up your scores? What did you have, Jack, before 21?
I've got. Hang on.
Jack's gonna grump. Right, producer Bryn, in my ear. Oh, excuse me. We're not doing a third place this time, Jack, are we?
No, just first.
35.
But we can say that 2 people were in joint third. Shall we reveal them, Jack? Do you want to go through all the prizes? Unfortunately, we're not doing a third place prize, but we can reveal them. You get a shout out on a really famous show.
Yeah.
Go on, Jack.
I'll tell you what. Just quickly, because we've got joint third and somebody's worked so hard, I will do a joint third place prize. We
Okay.
happy? Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. So, who was in third place?
Oh, Sharpie, don't reveal it.
Right. Who do you want to reveal?
What you say, Jack?
You want me to reveal it, do you say?
Yeah.
Right, so in joint third place and receiving a prize is Miss Amy Taylor and Mr. Lee Burstow. You have won. Let me load the picture. Hang on.
I thought. Is that right, Bryn?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Lee Burstow, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool.
You have won a pet rock.
Oh.
Oh. Rock out!
You don't need to message me your addresses because I know where you live.
Rocks are always trained as well.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's really easy to beat him in rock, paper, scissors as well, I find.
They got a steady hand, though, haven't they? Stern poker face.
Go on then, Jack. Who's second place?
Producer Bryn, who's in second place? Oh,
We've got another two-time winner. We have another two-time winner.
Second place.
2-time winner in second place is Jill Stubley again.
Yay!
Congratulations. I'm just going to unblow my background so I focus this time. You have won a super stretchy, squeezable poo.
Hey. Oh, it's stretchy and it's poopy.
All the fun of
It
poo
even
without
literally
any of the
says
mess.
on the advert, super stretch, poop.
Oh, mate, we don't skimp on these prizes. We do not.
Skimp on the prizes.
Full-on
It's
hardcore
what makes it the
entertainment.
best, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, producer Bryn, number one. Who's number one? Wow. So we've got a record holder.
World record holder.
Record holder. He's won 3 times on the bounce.
We need to maybe get him on the show to make sure he's not Googling shit.
He's
I
probably
think we may-
Googling shit.
Yeah, we need to fucking get him on.
The only
And
Google we
annoying-
use is them Google eyes on that poo.
prize. I think we might have to ban him from winning future prizes. But so Mr. Sam Buckthorpe, congratulations, you have come first again.
I also don't know how he's won because he told me he was at work.
Yeah. Cheater. You have
He's
won.
running a bot. He's running a bot.
He must be. Or someone else is doing it for him. He's given someone else his login, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You have won a Danny DeVito adult colouring book.
Yeah, boy.
Fantastic. Yes, lad.
This is the only show where all the prizes make you feel like you won first place.
Precisely. We've got pet rocks. We've got squeezable poos. We've got Danny DeVito colouring book. We've previously given away inflatable guitars,
All the
fresh
big things.
bollocks cream, a chicken keyring that shits out an egg, a slice of cheese. I can't remember what else, but all the prizes are amazing every single time. That's why people keep
Yes.
coming back.
That's why they keep
mad
going
sick.
back. And on top of that, we have topical conversation.
Yes.
That's not why people come back. They want some free shit.
I don't know why people come back, but it's cool.
I've just
But I
jumped into
appreciate that.
the
I
live
appreciate that. You what, Jack? Sorry.
So I've just jumped into the live feed, and annoyingly, I can only see a couple of the questions. So let me know if anyone's in the comments again, if anyone said anything. But Sam Buckthorpe has put, "Oh, fuck off! I only answered 6 questions."
But it's if you lock in. Brynner's just said in our ears that you are the only person that stopped and got the ones right that you stopped at. So, yeah.
So, yeah. He has also said, though, that may be the best prize ever. And Carl Thorne has confirmed that he got his cheese slice today. So
How
Yes,
was it? Is it? What's
he
it going in?
FaceTimed me earlier, actually, and showed me it. And it had all, like, melted, and it was basically like molten cheese in a bag.
wow.
But also, he's pissed off because you said you were going to double it up, and he's like, well, I only got 1 fucking cheese slice. Just because you sent it in boob-covered fucking paper doesn't make up for the fact I was expecting 2 cheese slices.
It must have got lost in the post. It's on its way.
I can't believe that. We can't have a show where our few fans don't trust us, Jack. We can't do it.
I'll tell you what then. I'll up the ante again. When we come out of lockdown, I will deliver the second cheese slice personally.
No, I think it's got to be a
Nailed
pack.
at his
mate.
door. Nailed
I
at
think it
his
needs to be
door on a cushion.
I think it needs to be a full pack now, Jack.
I don't know. I think you need to up it to maybe that pure cathedral city, like goddess bloody cheese. This needs to be like premium cheese now.
All right. My fault. I will sort him some premium cheese. I'll get him the Gouda stuff.
Right.
It'll really
Okay.
make me feel better.
Well, that has been the show for this week. It went well, but I think without the technical difficulties, it could have gone better. Yeah. Jack, what do you think? Happy?
Bar the technical difficulties, another enjoyable show. So potentially see people next week for a quiz. If we do it next week, we'll let you know.
I was thinking maybe trying to do some sort of catchphrase. I'm trying to slowly go through all the fucking like old school game shows. So if anybody got any
Yeah.
ways we can make anything into an online quiz or anything like that, give us a shout. I was thinking something like something like catchphrase or the weakest link. I thought Chaser might be quite good, but I need to figure out a way of doing that. Actually, what we could do, seeing as he's a 3-time winner, we could get Sam on as a guest, and he could be the Chaser for you two.
Oh, because
That
he's
could be
very,
good.
that's that.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
We'll try and figure out a way people can join in online as well, join in on at home. Sharpie, you happy with this week's episode?
I'm always happy. Don't you worry.
Sharpie's like, I take enough substances and drink enough drink. Nothing bothers me anymore.
I'm alive.
I'm still here.
Nah,
Yeah,
having a good time.
That's all good. Bryn, have you got any final words you want me to pass on to the public? They're all scumbags and you want me to tell them to fuck off. Yeah, all right, mate.
Very
I'll tell them
nice
that.
at all.
I can't tell them that. Yeah. Right. It's a bit aggressive, really, Bryn, but okay.
There's no need for that, mate.
I'm not repeating that. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Bryn's he's a extreme racist. I can't help it. Sorry.
And a diva.
Yeah. But anyway, I've been Chunky T. Thank you, Jack.
I've been Jack Magic. See you on the flip side.
And I've been the Permanent Sharpie. It's been a pleasure, as always.
And this has been the Utopia Project. Wash your hands, stay safe, stay at home, don't be a prick. Goodbye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
More prizes soon.
Oh, the prizes. Cheers.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
From Milan.
Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home. It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan. There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dream.